We are live. I'm going to get rid of the border because you can't see us.
That'd be dreadful.
Yeah.
Be awful.
There we are. How are we doing, everybody? Let's just do a sound check because we're doing a four-way here.
No, stop it. Good
let's-
evening, good evening, good
Yeah.
evening. I can see some pictures on the internet.
Yeah.
I can't see any of us because we're in the middle. We can see a big gaming table. Can we
Yeah.
scale down?
I can scale it down if you.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful.
I've got rid of it all.
Steve.
Yeah, I've got rid
he's
of the
got
logo
it.
as well. I'll get rid of the logo.
Why scale it down when I can just turn it off? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, to quote a great philosopher, oh my God, we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. We're going to bring the flavour, show you how. I've got a question for you. Better answer now. Welcome to Battle Stream.
Wait.
As you can hopefully see in our windows, we're accompanied by many people. As ever, I'm Damien. Stevie, you in?
Sorry, say that again.
I said, Steve, are you in?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. I was chewing nuts, mate. I was chewing nuts.
Not the first time, but not only are me
No
and
skin on.
Steve here as on Battle Stream's Middle Earth, but we're joined by some fabulous guests. It's Dan and Stu. Out of the frying pan.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
There we go. People are saying sound works. That's good. It is so good to see you guys. I can see you if I look over there. It's very confusing for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we welcome to a very much an impromptu stream. How are we all this fine evening?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
It's been a long week. This is good. Good way to end the week.
Living my life on the internet is standard.
I feel like we should ask Stu how he is because he's the only person who hasn't been streaming relentlessly on the internet this weekend.
I've been screaming relentlessly at my kids all weekend. Been one of those weekends, and it's been a long week work-wise and things, but I have some good fun with the kids today. But it's you guys know what it's like when you with your kids. It's a bit tiring when you got a whole weekend of it.
Absolutely.
But good. It's good.
I'm glad to hear it. Obviously, our normal battle streams Friday, which was episode 26, I believe, was on Friday, which was good fun. And then all for 24 hours, you've had Harry Parkhill doing a superb stream for a great cause for the Trussell Trust, and he smashed his target. I believe he finished on around £1,400 raised.
It was amazing.
So
Amazing.
Well done,
Really
Harry.
good. Really
It was
good.
great, and we were all a part of it. I think Stu, you were there in spirit in this morning's interview. But yeah, we Battle Streams managed to get interviewed last night for it, which was good fun, and then Dan was on this morning for Out of the Frying Pan.
Yeah, I just blamed him for everything. It was fine.
Quite a lot of hurtful comments, I thought. Yeah.
I'm going to be catching up with some of it. I don't think I'll ever get through all 24 hours of it. But I'm going to be dipping in and out and catching up with bits.
Yeah. But yeah, so congrats to Harry. I did see a message from him on our Patreon chat where he was saying, I kind of want to watch this stream now. So I don't know if he's still Corpus Mentor or if he's passing the shadow. But yeah, well done, Harry. It was a heroic achievement. So what the hell are we doing here? Oh God, I didn't get there. So what basically happened was this all came about that because of this little chap. The Middle Earth Hobby Bingo, which I think people have been getting behind a lot for the last 2 years. Are you guys following along? Anyone else playing?
I am kind
yeah.
of, but I've lost my sheet. So yeah,
Do you know how you're doing?
I definitely need a doubles game and all that.
What about you guys, Stu and Dan? Are you following it?
You go first, Dan. What?
Yeah, definitely. As will be covered in a future episode because we will review it, obviously. Yeah, we've been keeping up with it. I do mine electronically. I'll just edit the picture on my phone, just put a cross through stuff, so I can't lose it.
That's quite fancy. What about you, Stu?
I was just looking over at mine now. It's put on the board. I think there's 6 still to go at the moment, and obviously I'll take one off tonight. There's a few I won't do though, I don't think. Painting competition, display board, they're not going to happen. But no, it's not. It's better than I thought it was going to be. With all the stuff that's been happening this year, I thought there was a good chance that half of it wouldn't get done. So I'll be quite happy to have still got like 3/4 of it done. Really cool.
Yeah, so I didn't finish it last year. I think I was about 2 or 3 away. I think Battle Companies did me over last year, but I was quite keen to make a real effort on it this year. And then obviously the world imploded, and I suddenly, and I was like, well, that's out. And then I was kind of filling it in. I found it. I basically lost it. Unlike Dan, I can lose mine. And I lost it under a shelf or something. And when I found it, I started filling it in the last few months. And I realized that actually I wasn't far off. But there was one elusive box that was going to be spectacularly tough to do. And that was, is it there? Does it say
Very,
it anywhere?
very small. Up a bit. Up a bit. Right a bit.
Oh, God, that right?
Yeah. Play a doubles game.
Play a doubles game.
Whee.
Seamless. Yeah, play a doubles game, which is pretty much impossible in the UK. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even sure if we had a doubles tournament. Ours obviously got cancelled. Seven Stones. I think Stu, were you going to do a doubles?
I was going to be, yeah. So doubles was one day. It was day one of Flotsam and Jetsam. That obviously got cancelled and moved to next year. But
week before,
we were like first week in April. So it was last week in March, wasn't it?
Yeah, hated them blooming elves for that.
Yeah, nearly got it done. No, never mind.
And the Warhammer World doubles, which would have been the end of July as well. So all these doubles tournaments got cancelled. And obviously we can't mix with people. And what something I thought of was, hang on, I might be able to finish this thing. But what do we do about a doubles game? We suddenly thought, well, we could do it virtually. And you know what quantifies as a doubles game? I reckon if 4 people are staring at the same table, screaming at each other, that counts as a doubles game.
And at least 2 of them are taking it seriously.
I think we'll see. I wouldn't surprise me if you're using Aragorn half an hour's time. If you're not screaming the place down.
I need to roll better than yesterday, but yeah, I'll be good.
Yes, you do. So we thought what we could do is if we got 4 of us, so we thought what would be a fun challenge? We'll ask the Out of the Frying Pan guys, and then that became, why don't we just stream it?
Yeah, boy.
So we thought a bit of a live bat rep for you might be an enjoyable way to spend a Sunday evening and to close out what has been a streamtastic weekend.
It's been a busy weekend. Busy.
Before we jump into that, I've got to ask, Stu, have you caught up with the stream from Friday?
No, so it's geared up for my viewing tomorrow when I'm at work. So not seen any of it.
I'm glad.
Is this a live? What's the word? It's like surprise, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's Sunday night as well. Cilla Black.
Yeah, this is your live sort of thing. Oh, Stu, you wouldn't believe what happened on Friday night. You know, we were doing a live.
Don't look so scared, Stu. Don't look so scared.
Got trust issues after what the joke we tried to play on Dan before we joined the call.
You know, we were doing live prize draw for the patrons.
Yes.
Julian Hammond won the first prize. Very well done. And then we drew the second name, which was to win Legolas on horse and a painting handle. Do you know who came out?
Dan. I can't see that. Remember, I'm looking at this as a box that's the size of a postage stamp on there. But can I guess?
Oh, is he coming in? Dan Collister.
Wow.
You're Out of the Frying Pan co-host.
Fantastic.
How amazing is that? Yeah, I knew you'd be pleased. So Dan won that.
The horse.
But that's not all.
Didn't end there. Did not end there.
We then had to draw the top prize for a box of Uruk-hai Scouts.
Super sexy metal ones.
Do you know who won that? Probably can't read that. It says Stuart Mack.
Awesome. Thank
Stuart
you.
Mack. What are the odds?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Thank you very much. Awesome.
Out of the Frying
Really
Pan cleanup.
All fix, as people are probably saying.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Brilliant for us for postage. I assume you live together, so
yeah,
we'll go to one house.
It's only 100 miles apart from our room. It's a big house.
A big house. I think don't you live inside my kennel? I think. So yeah, well done, Stu. It's great to be able to tell you live.
Yeah, cool. That's cool. Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Quite all right. We'll be in touch. But anyway, to business. Which is we decided we would play Let's Hunt Some Orc. You can hopefully see the beautiful arrogant table in like this here. This is a board that Rick Fryer made. Our wonderful Rick Fryer. We've actually used it at 7 Stones, and I think it's in issue 9 of SPG in the Mirkwood run. But we're going to play this scenario here, which is from the Two Towers Journey book. It's called Let's Hunt Some Orc. And it's a weird kind of non-canon scenario, but basically the blurb is: the Fellowship is broken after the attack of the Uruk-hai at Amon Hen. Boromir lies slain. Sadface, Sam and Frodo have chosen their own path to Mordor, and Merry and Pippin have been captured by Saruman's Uruk-hai. Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli resolve that they shall not fail their friends and set out to rescue the hobbits from the clutches of the Uruk-hai. The Uruk-hai have a head start on Aragorn and his companions and have dispatched a force of warriors to ambush any that dare pursue. Can Aragorn's company break through to save Merry and Pippin? So it's not a moment from the films, but it's a kind of it's this idea that I think these guys here, these Uruks, are meant to be like stragglers, and they've been sent back to kind of stop them. And your board is meant to be kind of rocky, but we've gone for this kind of this woody board here, and I think you could equally well say this is just part of Amon Hen, quite frankly. Maybe like Boromir's over here dying, and they've got to kind of break through. But whatever it is, the three hunters have got to try and break through. So in this game we have Aragorn, get this, with Anduril. So it's Book Aragorn and an Elven Cloak, Legolas with Elven Cloak, Gimli with Elven Cloak. And then we have 8 Uruk-hai scouts, 4 Uruk-hai scouts with sword and shield, and 3 Uruk-hai scouts with bow.
Your phone's gone on standby, I think.
So it has. My phone's gone on standby because my battery is dying, which is what they call in industry a disaster. Why is that happening? You should be on, precious.
This is what, see, boys, this is what I've got to put up with, you see, generally.
Absolutely.
Every fortnight. It's hard work.
Yeah, it would be.
Hard work.
How is that?
It was better when it was off, to be honest.
So we're on a 24-inch square board, and the good side is hopefully. Where am I looking? You see a little finger coming in here?
Yeah.
The good side of deploying along this edge. We have Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, and then the evil player places. You've got 15 Uruk scouts, and they're split into 3 groups. So we've hopefully got one group along here.
Yeah.
Is that finger even? I don't even know where I'm looking. I'm looking at Zoom. I'm looking on YouTube rather than Zoom, so my finger's 20 seconds behind. We've got a group of 5 here, a group of 5 here, and a group of 5 at the back here.
Yeah.
You place 5 of them touching each board edge, basically.
Yeah.
And no model may be deployed within 12 inches of an enemy model. So I didn't read that earlier, so I might have to move these guys back a bit. And the objectives are quite simple. If Aragorn and his company cannot break through, then Merry and Pippin will be lost forever. The good player wins if Aragorn and at least one other good model escapes from the western board edge by the end of turn 7. The evil player wins if he prevents this.
And the western board edge is, as they're looking at it on the screen, the southern board edge.
Up there.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So it's they've got across 24 inches essentially. And the only special rule is fourth the 3 hunters. Though pursuing the orcs with great vigor, the 3 hunters are weary after their battle atop Amon Hen. To represent this, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli start the game with their might, will, and fate reduced to 1. Although Aragorn's mighty hero is on as normal.
Okay.
So that's basically it. The only other change we're going to make, this is the old edition, and so it was before Heroic March, and we're not going to allow Heroic March because that would obviously, with Aragorn's free might point, that would scupper things, I think, for the Uruks.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, these 2 of these 3 models, including Aragorn, have to escape off that table edge by the end of turn 7, and that's it really. So it should be good fun.
Yeah. One more thing.
Yep.
Tonight isn't for charity, so come at me, man. Here we go.
Oh yeah, and the gloves off. And we also thought, because we are all on something of a time limit here, what we're going to ask Stu to do is keep up to date with the comments, really. So basically, I have no idea how this will work, but Stu, if you just want to kind of, hopefully you've got the comments there and you can see the chat.
Yeah,
I can.
Be shouting out to whoever's in.
It has to be an extremely witty comment for us to pull it out. That's what we'll say.
Yeah.
We can't go through them all. Obviously, we've been playing a game, so make it good. Make it good.
Yeah, do your best to manage the chat, and then if there's anything, we'll see as we go. All right, I've just seen that Harry Parkhill is in.
Whee!
Outstanding stuff. But yes, anyway, shall we jump in, guys?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Perfect. So, what I'm going to do, we're all going to be rolling our own dice. I'll move these back to the centre, and I'll make sure that the Uruks are 12 inches away, which puts them a bit further up. Guys, the evil guys, we haven't really said this actually, but Dan and Stu will be playing as the scouts, and me and Steve will be playing as the heroes. Kind of, we've both written articles, Aragorn being Steve's favourite character, Legolas being mine, so that kind of made some sort of sense. You have 3 archers, and I've put 1 bow here and 2 bows over here.
Yeah,
Hopefully you guys
got
can see that. So the
Yep.
idea that if these guys run forward, your bows can be behind them shooting, that seems to make sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Straighten the board a little bit, Damien, because it moved
Okay, what does straighten mean?
that way. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That's it.
hang on, I am watching one on Zoom. That's
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
Cool. Perfect. All right, we all good?
Yep.
Yep.
Marvelous. Well, good luck, gents.
Good luck.
Lovely, 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 lovely. I'm going to swing over here to the Zoom call as well, so I can see that. Perfect. And so it starts with good, doesn't it? And what I will do is I'll grab a big shiny one ring dice to be our turn counter.
I'll just make this so we can see everything. There you go, people.
And presumably that's the best corner for you down there somewhere. So hopefully we've got a nice big shiny one.
Yep.
Lovely stuff. So when I forget to change that for
I resisted.
7 turns
I
running,
resisted the
let me know.
temptation there, Damien.
Thanks so much. Perfect. So it's good priority. So should we just run forward?
Yeah, run forward, mate. Let's do it.
So Gimli's going to run through here. Aragorn's going to leg it up there, and Leggy, in classic Leggy style, is only going to move 3 inches, so we can get some good solid pewing going. So there we go. Over to Evil.
Cool. What do you want to do then, Dan? Do you want to do with these archers? Do you want to half move them in so you can still follow his turn?
I think
give them a little bit more range after that, and then the other guys moving in full to intercept.
I think all of the hand weapon guys definitely move them full in. If they move forward, we might be in range to shoot stationary with the as they are.
2 Uruks, so certainly they'd have clear shots.
Cool.
I think
they stay where they are.
definitely stay as they are.
Lovely.
Chances are Legolas can shoot them first anyway.
I'll move this scout forward so he can shoot, but he's out of range of Gimli.
Right.
Okey-dokey.
And I'll keep all the others out of range of Gimli. And out of charge range, presumably.
Preferably, yeah.
Lovely, lovely stuff. There we go. Classic ham on ham. Obviously, if I do anything wrong, please feel to scream. Feel free to scream and say, "Not there, not there." That's basically all your scouts moving in. Is that the sort of thing you're after? Lovely stuff.
Seems like it.
Unfortunately, I've locked the back door and Anna needs to let the dog out for a wee, so I'll be 2 minutes.
Spectacular. Spectacular. Right, so with that, we go into the good shoot phase. I bet he comes back with a kebab. So I'm just going to take.
More beer.
I've got Legolas here, who's got a clear shot of this guy and a clear shot of this archer. So I think we'll prioritise the archer and then move on to this guy. So I'm hoping you can see these land in the middle. He did move, so he's on 4s. They reading okay? You've got a 6 and a 5 there.
I can't see that.
I can see the 5, but it's close enough.
They're the 3 hunters dice, so it's the symbol. But we are working on the honesty matrix here anyway, aren't we? So they're strength 3. This guy doesn't have a shield. This guy doesn't have a shield, so it's 5s all around. I'll prioritise the archer. Oh, it doesn't kill either. I'm not using my lone mic point on that. So that is my shoot phase. Gimli's throwing axes out of range.
Cool. So Dan, do you want the 2 that didn't move? Should we? Can they
Do one
both?
each.
hit?
Do one
Got 2
each.
here. Yeah, one
Yeah,
each. You could shoot at Aragorn or Legolas with clear shots.
I reckon leggy.
Leggy.
Seems
Yeah.
helpful.
Do you want to roll one then?
I'll roll one first. We have a big 4.
That's a hit because he didn't
That's
move.
a hit.
Oh yeah.
They are strength 3 bows in the new edition, aren't they?
And he's rocking.
But Leggy is still defense 4. So
BR1, so no good
Whee.
whatsoever.
that's it.
All right then. Second one. Oh, 4.
Right, I shall hit.
Dice cam. There we go. Oh no, 2.
Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And with that, we move on to priority.
Oh, you're right.
So
It was important.
I've got a big 3 for good.
Go on, Stu.
Sorry, I'll switch back to dice cam. There we go. A big 2.
So that's over to good then. So I
Good
think
priority.
there's no charges on, so we're in some world of trouble. I think Aragorn's just going to storm up the centre like an Aragorn. Maybe just stay out of range of that pack there, and then Gimli will do some similar storming manoeuvre. And I wonder if Legolas can sort of stay out of range, but also get some shots on. No, I don't think he can really. So Legolas is going to use his full movement. Might move Aragorn out a bit. Move Legolas into the middle. There we go. So you've basically got 3 scouts here, 1, 2, 3, who could charge some combination of Aragorn and Legolas.
Right.
And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 scouts here.
Yeah.
Who could? One of those could get onto Legolas, and 3 could get onto Gimli, should you wish to.
Right then. What do you reckon, Dan? Are we going to try and pile in on?
Definitely pile Gimli.
Yeah, having played it before, you kind of want to avoid heroic combats because that's a way for us to, particularly Aragorn. So if he's only fighting 1, it's an obvious heroic combat, and he moves up the board.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to pile on Gimli, you could have 3 on him.
Oh, it's pissing down here.
Seems like
Sorry, mate, Aragorn's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing I can do about it.
I'll open another beer then.
But you could also get one of those onto Legolas. So you could have 3 on Gimli, trapping him, and 1 on Legolas. If that sounds like something up that you'd be interested in.
It sounds good to me.
Yep.
What do you reckon, Dan? You happy with that?
Half it for the 2 on the 2 bowmen. Half move, get a shot on Legolas.
Yep. Yeah.
What do you reckon?
What you mean? Not getting into combat with him?
Yeah, I'm thinking because the more you guys are in combat, the more chance you got heroic combat in onwards into larger packs and brutalising them. Try and take 1 at a time.
You certainly could line up 3 shots at Leggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we try and engage on Gimli, and did you say out the other guys the other side can get to Aragorn?
Yeah, you can put 3 on Aragorn if you want.
Charge Aragorn.
So do we leave the bowman out of it then and try to gang up on the other 2?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So if you want to trap Gimli, one of those bowmen I think is going to have an in the way for the fight, but I don't think you'll mind that as Uruk's.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or you just end up. Yeah, you're not going to get a clear shot. So do you want to move this archer here, just to get him closer to the fight, or leave him where he is?
Yeah, go on. What do you reckon, Dan? I'd move him.
As long as he's not going to put him in a position where he can be potentially heroic Tom from next turn into him.
No, I don't think it's a risk.
That'd be all right.
And then Aragorn can be similarly trapped by 3. And again, if you want the trap, which I presume you do in case the wonderful thing happens, you'll have in the ways for that fight for these scouts. I'll just do the same thing.
Better than now.
Forward.
Right.
All seem good?
Yep,
good.
Then
good to me.
These guys, do you want them all running forward?
Yeah.
Oh, so
What do you reckon, Stu?
we're
Yeah.
just out of range.
I'm saying yeah.
Lovely stuff.
More food. Yes, keep it coming.
Chomp, chomp. There we go. So it is the good shoot phase first because we won priority. So Leggy has got a gap here. I've got the option for an auto hit, Steve, but I reckon you don't need me to try and save you, do you?
No.
We'll just have 3 shots at these 2 scouts here then.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm
3
comfortable.
shots forward.
Yep.
Oh no, he moved full, didn't he? He ran up to them. He moved full. That's classic cheating. So over to you guys. You've got 3 shots. You've got 1 Uruk scout at Leggy with Gimli's fight in the way.
You want to roll
Want
that,
to do
Stu?
that, Dan?
No, yeah, go for it.
One thing I will comment on in the comments. Damien's 1 sock scenario has become a bit of a topic.
Is this the guy that's moved or not moved? Well, they're all moved. Aren't they?
They all moved.
All moved. Big 6. For a hit.
Lovely.
And
In the way.
a big 6 for a wound.
Oh, he's got fruit. That was the in the way.
No, that'd be the in way.
Yeah.
So this is to wound Leggy.
3 6s in a row.
What?
Sorry, Stu Mac.
You saw him roll
in a row.
And this is why I never win a bloody death match.
Oh
Ow,
dear.
ouch.
Point of
Dan,
fate then.
Nah, I'll keep it for the tension. I'll take the wound, please, Dan.
Oh.
That was
Crossed off.
rancid.
Oh, terrible.
Okay, and now
you can do
2
the
more
others.
shots from Dan.
2 shots. 5 and a 3, so we've got
That'll be
one
one.
past.
Yeah, 1 hit in the way for Aragorn's fight.
3, so it's going to hit the fight. So,
So 1, 2, or 3 Uruks, 4, 5, or 6 Aragorn.
a big old 6.
Oh, he's got a hit on Aragorn.
All right.
Aragorn
This is where I roll a 1.
He's defense 5 in this, isn't he? So
Yeah.
I've rolled a 1.
Yeah. Wait. Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Oh.
So with that, we're on to our fights. Steve, you do have a free mic point, but I think, and you've got Andril, but I think you're fighting 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it for if I need it for the
Yeah,
dice.
save it for the duel. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So do you want
Dan,
to
you
start?
rolling this one, or do you want to do the other one?
Oh, who?
Yeah, we should pair off.
Yeah, I'll fight that one.
Do you
All
want
right,
to-
Dan v Steve.
So I'll give you a target. Here we go. It's a 5. Oh, it's a 6. It's a 6.
6-eye. Nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, good work. So they back away, and you need 4s all round because he's got Andril.
4's needed.
Prioritising the guy in front, presumably.
A 3, a 4, and a 5.
So that's your free mic point.
Free mic point.
3 dead.
Yeah, boy.
Ouch.
Aragorn takes out 3.
Squish.
Bang. So shall I roll for Gimli?
Yeah.
It's me v Stu. So
How many have I got? Sorry?
You've got 4 on him.
4.
Yeah, it's a bit wretched to be honest. I've got a 4 high.
Oh, I've got a 4 as well, but that's going to be fight value for you, isn't it? Given it, isn't it?
Jiminy cricket.
Shouldn't have wasted them
with-
6s, Stu. Shouldn't have
With
wasted
one
them.
Yeah, I
right.
did.
With one right. Strength 4. So I'm going to prioritise the guys who don't have shields, of which there are 2, because it's 4s to wound them. That's 1 dead there, and then his third attack on the other one is a 6. That kills him. So that's him.
Oh,
and
brutal.
him gone down, and the other 2 back away. Went like that. Cool.
Sexy gimmers.
It's only the first turn that I forgot to turn the turn dice. So that was turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So that's all right, Steve. We've killed a third of them. I will address Sockgate. I'm wearing one sock. I think we know I don't play by society's rules. I'm a renegade. What can I say?
It would annoy me having one sock on.
Yeah, honest to God, I don't know why this has happened.
It's probably because you took one off, mate.
Yeah, I don't know when it happened.
Why
I'm
would you
looking
take
down this
one
going,
sock off?
I'm trying to think now. Is one sock gone, or have I put one sock on?
Did you? Were you putting your socks on this morning? Forgot what you were doing halfway through, and
Yeah,
just
maybe.
went shoe
I've had a day pottering around the house, so I'm not really.
with one sock on.
Don't know.
These academics, they just struggle with day-to-day life
What
stuff.
what can I say? Renegade. Anyway,
I'm just shocked no one's noticed and pointed this out to you till now.
I don't live with a lot of people. I think M's probably.
Surely someone loves you enough to point it out.
No one loves me enough. Dan.
Oh,
The
dear.
chat says different, Damien.
Right, let's do priority. I rolled it last time, so Steve, over to you. I'm going to enjoy a chocolate digestive.
Green Tree's asking, is it just a
3.
tattoo of a sock?
You got a 3 to beat there, Steve.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah,
What,
priority.
is this priority? Okay.
Yep.
It's a 5.
Oh,
Goes to good. So, we can storm forwards, dude. Do you reckon? We've got Aragorn into 2 here, Gimli into 2, and Leggy can sweep round here, maybe?
I think that's a solid plan. Those other 2 on the waiting in the wings, are they in range?
These 2?
Yeah, are they in range to countercharge?
Yeah, one could get in behind you and trap you, definitely.
Yeah.
But you're Aragorn, aren't you?
I'm Aragorn, yeah, he doesn't care, does he?
All right, Aragorn goes in there. Gimli will storm in. Steve, do you want to chuck a throwing axe?
Yeah. He gets a 5.
That's a hit.
It's a hit.
Strength 3 against defense 4, 5 to wound.
It's a 1.
Oh, good work. And he goes there. And then Leggy is going to... I fear for Leggy in this situation, actually. But for the sake of lols, Leggy will charge 2 as well.
Ooh, it's risky, that.
So we've all charged 2 there. And then you guys have got 4 scouts, as far as I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would make sense. You can trap Aragorn with one of these. You can't trap Leggy with either of those, but this guy could trap Leggy and this guy could trap Gimli.
sounds like a
Yeah.
plan.
Sounds
So
like
you're basically you've got
Feed
one
me,
bit
boys.
there.
Feed me. Feed me.
All right, so
Throw him into a threshing
onto
machine.
Gimli, onto Leggy, onto Aragorn, and if you want, this guy could fire into a combat. Should you want to? Now, you might think you got a better chance of doing a wound on one of them, or on the other side, of course, you might kill the Uruk and stop the trap.
Oh, decisions.
Decisions.
I think just shuffle him round and see which combat he needs to fill up the back end from.
I could run him round.
yeah, that might.
Yeah,
that-
Yeah.
Fill in the back end, Damien.
Do you want him to run up here? Yeah. So that he's ready to block him.
Yeah, go for it.
Must turn the turn dice. We simply must turn the turn dice. 4 of us can't forget every turn. So there we go. So there is no shooting this turn. So we're into the fighting phase.
Okay.
Again, I'm guessing no heroics here.
No, I'm going to save my might just in case.
So who should we go first? Who do you want to fight first, evil boys?
It's quite hard to see, to be honest with you.
Got Gimli in 3, Leggy in 3, Aragorn in 3.
Let's start with Gimli in 3, yeah.
Sure.
I'll tell you what, I'll roll that one, and you can go against Aragorn this time
You
round.
want to do Gimli this turn, Steve?
Yeah, are we going 2 or 3?
3. Yeah, absolutely 3.
3.
And you guys have got 2 swords in there if you want to stab.
No, because he doesn't need any help killing them.
There we go.
Right.
Oh, one off the
Five.
desk.
5-5. Oh,
Steve rolls 3 1s and then picks up a dice and shows us. That's a 6 for Gimli, right, mate?
6, yeah. 2 5s and a
Lovely
6.
work. Solid work. He's strength 4. They're all defense 4.
5s.
So 4s all round.
Oh, 4s, yeah. Oh, 2 dead.
2 dead. So we'll take the 2 that's in front of him.
I mean, we're going to have a stroll to the edge of the board here, aren't we, at this rate?
Next up, we've got Legolas, who's presumably, because you've said that, about to get killed. Legolas fighting 3 guys. Again, you've got 3 swords should you wish to stab for those rerolls.
I think it's too risky, especially with how few we've got left. We just want to slow you down. So no.
Come on, Leggy. Don't fail me now. Oh,
We're going
it's a
for-
big 6.
Yeah.
Big 6. Lovely stuff. So they back away. He's got a shield. He's got a shield. He doesn't. So I'll start with strength 4 against defense 4 on him. Leggy's first kill goes. And the second attack will go for a 5 against this guy with a shield. And he fails. And that leaves us with Aragorn fighting 3 scouts.
Okay.
go on, Stu. Big dice.
All right, how many this time, sorry?
3.
3,
Three,
yeah.
yep.
Sorry. I'll let you roll. Go on.
Oh, you let me go. You let me go.
I might not have to roll dice again.
It's a 4 high. 3 4s I got.
Go on, Stu.
Got a 5.
3 point of might.
3 point mark, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
At least we got to roll some dice in this turn, Dan.
Doesn't even steal. It's precious one.
Here we
So
go.
it's 4s all round again, mate. Vandril.
A 1, a 2, and a 5.
So we'll take out that guy with a shield. There we go. And with that, we move on to priority for turn 4.
your turn, Stu.
Yeah, got the dice tray out. Right, here we go. 3.
You going, Damien? Or is it me?
I've got a 1.
Oh, you
so
got
I
one.
think you should roll it.
Okay.
Priority goes to evil. I think we've got to get moving, right? Heroic. Aragorn's 3-1.
Do you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, bear in mind it's not about killing them. We've got to leave
Oh, in
at
7
the end
turns.
of turn 7.
Yeah, so heroic move.
Heroic move from Aragorn, which obviously gets all of them. He will leg it up here, and they'll all move kind of as far as they can. There's Leggy, Gimli lagging behind. There they go.
Cool.
They're not getting off next turn.
Okay. We got
Right.
some arrows in the back here, aren't we?
Well, maybe, yeah. So you've got, just to summarise the situation, you've got 6 Uruks, 3 of whom do have bows, if you want to go down the shooting initiative, which you probably don't, because you probably want to be moving your Uruks up.
Yeah.
But you've got the choice of who to charge. These 2 here are out of range, and basically the other 4 can charge any of them that you want.
Right, okay. I wouldn't shoot. Would you, Dan? I think that the
No.
best chances, even if we don't kill them, is getting lucky and being close enough to tie them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but go after the because it doesn't matter if Aragorn gets off, he's still got to get one other. So
Yeah.
we'll go
Yeah.
for conditions. We'll try and kill the
You
other.
could trap Legolas with 3 if you wanted.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, and then
Sounds pleasant, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that would leave you with 1 unengaged Uruk. Oh no, do you know what? Do you know what you could do? You could put 4 on Legolas. Unless, hang on, I might need to get up.
just make good of the job.
You can put 3 on Legolas, which leaves 1 free to charge Gimli, which you probably wouldn't want to do.
2 and 2.
Well, I'd almost be inclined to just charge Leggy with 3 and then leave the other one.
Yeah, you want to trap Leggy. I wouldn't split 2 and 2.
You might well take him out.
Yeah.
I'd go for trapping Leggy, to be honest.
Yeah, go on then.
Big trap on Leggy.
Yeah,
So
go on.
he'll charge him in the front. He'll charge around the side. And he comes up the back. Do a sweet leggy. So this guy obviously is just going to run as far forward as he can.
Yeah.
And then you've got your archers really. So I think if they only move 3, they're not going to be able to get involved next turn. So you've got to really move the 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think. Let's move him to... Yeah, they won't be able to. So we'll move him as far up as they can. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
There we go. Cool. So it's just there is. Oh, Gimli can chuck a throwing axe, Steve, if you want.
Yep. He gets. Oh, it's gone behind me, Mike. He gets a 1.
Good work. And with that, we are into the fight phase. So I've got Leggy, and he's fighting 3 Uruk-hai scouts.
You're rolling down, yeah.
Yeah,
Draw
go
my
on.
face here.
Give me something to aim for then, Damien.
I'm going first.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, it's a 1 and it's a 6.
Yes.
Wow. Stop the dice throwing hand getting tired.
Like you read about. Oh, there we go. So he needs. I've got 1 with a sword here and 1 with a bow here. So defense 4. So I'll go for those and prioritising the one with a sword. That is a 6 and a 1.
6 and a 1
So
again.
take out
Again.
that one there. Solid 6 and 1 from Leggy. So there we go. And with that, we move into turn 5. Prori?
Yep. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, I ruined it last time.
I get a 2.
5.
Ooh.
Go for evil.
Mob them.
So
Just
important.
mob them.
I'm presuming Aragorn's heroic.
3 heroic, yep.
I'll see how far I can move this.
Can someone please buy Damien a new tape measure for Christmas? Got to state that.
It's just well loved. That's what that is.
You do hear snacks, Larry. I am tucking into some Maltesers truffles.
Now, it's a funny old thing. You might have looked there. I don't know, as I was mentioning that, it might have looked like they were able to get more than 6 inches away from the Uruks, but unfortunately, thanks to dramatic tension, they couldn't, which is an absolute nightmare for them. So you now have 5 Uruk scouts who, again, have their choice of what they want to do. You could go for 3 on Leggy again, and then this turn you could get 2 on Gimli or Aragorn, should you so wish.
I think 3 on leg is a good shout.
Yeah.
And
Because
who do you
next
want
turn
for the-
they are heroic moving off the board unless
Yeah,
something
exactly.
spectacular happens.
Gimli and Leggy have still got might, Damien, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, sweet. Heroic combat, mate, off the board.
could be.
For lols.
2 on Gimmers.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
In we go. Pang and kapang. And we'll chuck these on there. I can't get them in because of the tree, but YOLO and so forth. Again, there'll be no shooting this turn. So we're straight into the fights. Steve, do you want to take Gimli this turn?
I'll take Gimli, yeah. I'm going 3, yeah.
Yeah,
do
you
this
don't,
one.
he's got a might point. Do you want? I don't think you need the heroic, do you?
No, I'll save it because
Yeah.
it's Gimmers, isn't it? Okay,
It is
Gimli
Gimmers, yeah.
gets 5.
Hope a chance.
Go on then, Stu.
You want me to? Yeah.
Yeah, go on then. You got your funky dice tray cam out.
No. 4 high.
Didn't even
you
need a
can't-
6.
You
Didn't
can't
even
play
need
like
it.
that at this level.
Didn't even need it.
They are both archers, so defense 4, Steve. So it's 4s to chop them up.
Oh, 1 off the board. I've got a 2 and a 2 so far.
That's impressive.
It's off the board again. And a 6.
And 6. We'll take up the one in front of him. Goes to Gimli. And then it's Leggy fighting 3. You have the option to stab.
I've
with
got
2,
a
should you-
no, and I've got 2 4s and a 6. Go on.
Oh, he's gone huge. 2 4s and a
Yeah.
6.
Oh, we've got to use the might point now, mate.
What, a might point to add to my 3?
Oh, is it not a 5? I thought
Nah,
it was a
that's
5.
a 3, mate. He's in trouble.
Oh, dear.
He's in
Is he
all
actually
sorts
trapped
of
there?
trouble. Yeah, he is, definitely.
Oh,
6 strikes, needing 4s.
squeaky bum time.
I have 2 6s, 2 4s, a 3, and a 2.
That's only 4 wounds.
So he has cocked it. That one.
You did. You did one earlier, didn't you?
You took one wound earlier, but you
Yes,
saved the
that's-
fate. So
Yes, that's 5. So that's 3 fate and 2 wounds. That's a dead elf.
Ah,
Solid work.
you'll
In
have
with his
to
cavalry
toss
pile.
me.
hacked to bits.
Hacked to bits. Tragic. And with that, we move into turn 6.
Oh dear, didn't see that coming.
Roll for priority. We get 4.
You got 4.
5.
Oh,
5 goes to evil.
And you got a heroic.
yep.
Do you know what, Steve? Steve, we're
Yeah.
here, mate. We're here, mate.
Should we fight it?
Let's do it.
Right, let's.
Aragorn, let's avenge him. Aragorn into 2.
Yeah.
Gimli into 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chucks his throwing axe.
yeah. Am I doing it?
Oh, I bet be Gimli. My guy's dead.
Yeah.
That's a 6. Big hit.
Oh.
It's 5s
Swap
all
dice,
round.
swap dice, swap dice,
We'll
swap
go.
dice.
Nah, this one's hot.
2
Go
sixes.
for the one with the shield. 3.
Oh, it's hot. that.
You. Fair enough.
Hot.
So this is turn 6. So we do have one more turn
Yeah.
after this. We don't have to get off this turn. So we can just fight these normally.
Yep.
Do you want to start with your dear sweet Aragorn?
Yes.
go on, Stu.
Go on, Stu. You give me a target this time.
Right, let me just turn the right camera on. 4.
Oh.
Oh, that's not even going to challenge you.
Here we go.
Big 3 high from Crow.
Oh, it's only another 6.
Oh. I like how you seem to spend enough time looking at the dice, deciding what you should have rolled. Well, that triple 1 won't help, but
Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do this. Come on.
that 4's all round.
A 1, a 4, and a 5.
Two.
He does his work.
It wasn't the cooker he was putting in today. It was microwave. That's what it was.
Oh, do you know what's huge here? Do you know what's huge?
Go on.
Aragorn has killed 6 Uruk-hai. Gimli has so far killed 5 Uruk-hai.
Ooh.
There are 2 Uruk-hai on the table.
Ooh.
It's all to play for. So Gimli fighting the 2. Who am I up against here?
Me, two dice, 2 on 2. So I've gone a 5 high.
It's good, it's good, it's good, but it's a 4 high. Gimli will have to use his might point, please, sir.
Oh. It's gone.
Gone. So we are on 4s against this archer. That's a 5, takes him out. 6 all. Can
Come on,
Gimli
Guinness.
win it?
Come on.
So he's got 2 attacks left, needing a 5 to take out the last Uruk scout. It's a 3 and a 5.
Oh, my last
Takes
dice.
him down. And with that, we move into turn 7, and both Gimli and Aragorn can flee from the table
Yeah, boy.
and become the 2 hunters.
Yes.
So
Well played.
with
Well
that,
played. Well
I
played.
believe what I can do. Let's see if I can leave. Let's
Oh.
hope that doesn't come back to
Oh,
haunt me.
oh.
I can swap this. And should be back there.
There she is. There she is.
There she is. And then hopefully what you're now seeing might be all 4 of us. Is the plan?
Yeah. What we need to do is, I don't know how to cancel Spotlight. It doesn't work. So what we could do is if you 3 leave, and then come back.
What?
Oh, it's doing it on the speaky people. There you go.
Yeah, sure. But can't you click on view and change it to gallery?
Where's that?
Like top right. So probably next to the 4th.
Oh,
person's
like that you mean?
View.
Do you mean like that?
I don't know because it changes for me. So it
I can
won't.
do it. Yeah, it won't.
Yeah,
Smash
it'll
it.
only change for
It'll work
your
for you.
Zoom screen.
Yeah. Smashed it, mate.
So
Smashed it.
hopefully, you smashed it. Have completed Zoom. So there we go. I have jumped back onto the YouTube to see if that somehow Steve suddenly sorts that out.
I've done
And
it.
hopefully we're going
Nailed
to see
it.
something wonderful.
Nailed it,
And
mate.
there we go, guys.
Well done.
There we go. Well
done, John.
played.
Good fun.
Strong
How'd
effort.
you What do you think? How'd you find that?
I like that scenario.
Good game. It's thematic.
Yeah, it
Andrew.
is good fun. I've played it a
Andrew's
lot.
beast, though.
Who
Andrew.
is?
That's Andrew.
Yeah, it's
That makes
it's
such a
weird.
difference.
The journey books are really interesting because they do they have this combination of the films and the books. They're doing the film events with the book equipment.
Yeah.
Which probably I wasn't actually counting how many times it happened, but it definitely made a difference, right?
Yeah.
Fives.
Yeah.
It's obviously only makes a difference against the one with shields, but yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. Can evil win it?
I think they struggle.
When roll better, yeah.
I think
He took Leggy out.
I think Aragorn Evangel. I don't think Aragorn's ever in any trouble in that scenario whatsoever.
No, he's not.
He's
Even with one might.
Yeah, even with one might. He's got the 3-1 every turn. Yeah, I think he's all right. Gimli's sturdy enough. I think. Yeah, like he's the weak link, definitely.
I feel like evil are relying on good to have a bad turn and miss a couple of combats, even if you're not losing any wounds to them, just slow them down.
Yeah, tie them up.
That was turn 7, but beginning of turn 7, he went off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All you need is one turn to you kind of fluff a combat.
Yeah.
I think they could have got off whatever turn it was. I was over. I think they could have got off in turn 5 though.
5 as well. Yeah, okay.
In terms of what we were actually playing.
Yeah.
But I thought that would be. No, they couldn't. No, they would have got off on 6, but they would have been safe in turn 5, which would have been deeply upsetting to watch. I think what you might have to do is, rather than swarming them, put like lines.
Yeah.
So that if you speed bumps, so that whenever we got to heroic move, they basically move 6 inches.
Yeah.
Whereas maybe if you only try and it's the heroic combat risk though, isn't it? If you're only putting 2 on them instead of 3 maybe, and the next row of Uruks are like 3 inches ahead, they can't make up as much ground possibly.
Yeah, stop on a move the full 6 inches, isn't it? Is what's gonna.
Yeah, maybe the ones at the bottom, but guard on that edge that you're going off, shouldn't have really moved up. Should have almost waited for you to.
But you do also, on the other hand, then you also stop the chance for Aragorn to go full beast mode and kill 3 in a turn.
Yeah.
But how else are you going to kill him?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, you need to surround them. You need to trap them, don't you? So
yeah,
have any chance of getting lucky.
As much as I love my boy, he is the weak link, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that 15 Uruks are gunning for.
Yeah.
And it's like, take out Legolas and then figure out what we're going to do next. I think,
Could it be as simple as another 5 Uruks would make it challenge? Proper challenge.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is you can do it. You can easily do it with the turns as well, can't you? You could make it if it's too easy, you make it 6 turns. If it's too hard, you make it 8 turns. Like that's. But it's kind of. I thought you guys would enjoy this because it's quite up the street of what you've been doing on the podcast.
Exactly. It felt weird not reviewing the scenario before.
I always take it into the next episode. And then we went on a journey to a different YouTube channel.
So I kind of wanted an episode, is it? If you've not got homework first.
I wanted to highlight it as well because it doesn't exist anymore. This was quite. I feel like it was quite famous at the time. Like people used to play this a lot. But then in the new edition, it's not in War and Rohan because it's the end of Fellowship, and it's not in Quest of the Ringbearer because it doesn't include the Ringbearer. So it's probably dead now.
Yeah.
Probably never coming back, and particularly given that it's not actually an event from the films or anything. But I'd always just liked it.
It's a great little scenario for the
table games.
Yeah, to get your 3 hunters out and just smash some stuff up. It's a cool little scenario.
It was an introductory scenario, isn't it? You want to get someone into the game.
Yeah.
Out on a coffee table, you've got iconic characters there. It's just really good.
Yeah. I think particularly the way they reduced the might, will, and fate.
Yeah.
I've played intro games before where you don't try and explain what might is, but you just periodically say, "Oh, and Aragorn has a rule where he can actually turn that into a 4, like 3 times a game."
Don't explain what it is first, and just bring it out. Yeah, well, actually, I win.
Get across that you've got this kind of bin of usable assets or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's quite tough to get across. But if you suddenly say, "Oh, that is a 3," but Aragorn can actually once a turn. But it's, I think we've won. It's quite good. I like the way they reduce them to 1 will, as if the will has the slightest bit of impact on the game.
Any bearing whatsoever.
But yeah, it's good fun. That sped by really, and we didn't really catch up in the chat. Do you want to give some people a shout out for watching along? Presuming anyone was. We've got 34 still watching.
Shall I run through who's in? And then while I'm running through who's in, if you want to have a look at some of the comments you want to pick out.
Yeah, I'll go from the. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so Frederick is in, Joe Holzman's in, Gaz Baller's in, Sophie's in, Janelle Mo's in, Gary Kassar, Julian Y2K12, Green Tree's in, Hajinder's back, welcome back, my friend. Michael Haskell's in, Joe Holzman, did I say that? Matt Davis popped in and out, welcome and goodbye, Matt. Joe Achilles in, Larry's in, Lee Hansford's in, Viv's in, Hamdizzle, Dale Groves is in, Harry was in and left. Rude, seeing as we went on his stream, but there you go.
Oh, we were on there for 5 hours. 4 minutes.
There's a certain Thomas Harrison, is it?
Is there really? I'm like, live and breathe.
He missed the remit though, because he says he hopes Gimli wins the kill count over Leggy.
Oh, he's so spiteful. He's saying that to hurt me. I'll give you that, by the way. It was 7 to Gimli, 6 to Aragorn, and 2 to Legolas.
Yeah. Did Lee Hansford have said? Ruth's in, Fly Mammal, welcome Ruth. Garrick Saar, Dale Groves, Eric Schultz is in, he's back. Max Mallis, Glenn's in, welcome Glenn. Carl's in, and I think that. Tim's in, Tim Garlick's in, Scott Newman's in. And that's everyone who's commented. Now, there is more people watching, so do say hello in the chat if you are watching. It's always nice to see the new names. But thanks for joining us. Yeah.
I've had a scan through. There's a lot of sock-based content. Larry Miller, as ever, comes up with an incredibly important point. You won't believe this, guys. Like, I can see you're sitting down, but prepare yourselves. He's just realised both teams have a da and a st. I mean, open your minds. It's quite incredible. I have a DA person and an ST person. I mean, that's just.
It's like it was written in the stars, mate.
That is huge. Lots of socks. Someone
The assertion that Tom's a house elf and you gave him your sock is
the house elf content is excellent. I think I misunderstood the tattoo comment. I thought it was they were implying it was a tattoo of the sock rather than like I've got a tattoo of, I don't know, a pig in
dolphin.
I've actually got my entire you can't see it anymore obviously, but my entire carpet pattern and colour is tattooed on my sock. So if I don't wear a sock, it's tattooed on my foot, sorry. So if I don't wear a sock, you won't be able to see my foot. And I thought that would be more confusing. Someone suggests that Steve should have had a roll off to see whether or not he stopped drinking, but I think the dice would go off the table until he got the result he wanted. Someone's worried I've got webbed feet. Thanks for that. Jack Gilly says, if it's Battle Stream, shouldn't Steve's Aragorn be only half painted? Yeah, well, this is my Aragorn. That's what happened there. And lots of house elf comments. And Don Barnett is in with us right at the death and says nothing worse than joining a stream when it's just about over. Damn, it'll be on catch up. And Rubbish in, Rubbish out, who spent a lot of time on Harry's streams, so he must be all streamed out. Said I did actually manage to manage the whole game. Couldn't watch, but it was good to listen in. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, good.
So,
stuff.
I don't know if that was pretty standard, but 33 are watching now, so 33 people. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I feel like I want to do this live. Do I have the Sharpie of Doom? There you go. So
That's a good point.
I think we can safely say that we have played a doubles game. Way.
What's
Good
left,
work, guys?
What's left on your bingo?
So left on my bingo is finish a good army of at least 600 points. Let's see Dan. Look at Dan.
Look at that.
That is swish. Is that something? Do you still get the satisfying crossing, or is that adding like an X above it? Oh, that's looking good as well. Do you get to do that, Dan? Do you get to cross? Or... Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I just edit the photo.
It's good to see. Good to see. Yeah, so I've got finish a good army of at least 600 points, which I'm going to do because of the Fantasy Fellowship. I can't say what it is, but I'm going to have painted enough of that to paint a new one. I've got I'll save that. I've got the based one. The base one will be done. You know, make sure all your models are based, and that will be complete. But you can't do it until the last model, I guess. I've got read The Hobbit or any book from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I've listened to the audiobooks 400 times, as always this year. But the way I'm going on that is I'm currently reading The Hobbit to Charlotte, and we've been reading it for I don't know if you know, we do a few pages after our other stories every night, but we are currently on the penultimate chapter. So that is going to get finished, I reckon, like at Christmas or something.
Nice,
and,
nice.
And if we're there on the 30th of December, she's just going to have a wretched bedtime. I'm like, shut up! Wake up! Got 20 pages to get through tonight. And the only one outstanding is make a display board for one of your armies. And that is a worry.
It doesn't say how big though, mate.
Well,
could do a 3 hunters display board.
Do you know?
It could be that big.
Do you want to see legit Fate in action?
Go on.
Do you remember at the start? I don't know if you what video this was on. At the start of the year, I was going to do a display board for the GT with all the riders coming down a hill.
Yeah.
The AM as riders, and I started it. I did a video on the GHL where it was like the display board I never finished, and I cut the like hill bit with the circles for the cavalry models that they'd sit in.
Yeah.
And then was like I chucked it behind a cupboard or something. And I was like, I might get back to that at some point. At some point, I used a bit of that. I think I used it for Lockie's diorama. You know what I did?
Mm-hmm.
I needed like a cavalry base. And you know what I found?
Go on.
Count them.
Oh, the 9.
There's 9 holes on this piece of foam board. What have I been painting?
Ooh.
If that isn't fate screaming at you. So I reckon I
get
don't
a bit
know
of
what
flock on it. Just get a bit of flock on it, mate.
Flock clap. It's done, mate. So I reckon that on a bit of foam board, maybe some old ruins or something, and that's what I'm going to try and do. No, I don't want this. I'm going to finish it, take a photo of it, and throw it in the bin with my sock. But I'm just doing it to complete that. So that's my plan. What about you guys?
I can't find my thing, so.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to finish, unfortunately. There's an event and painting competition on there. So that's
the
not
GT happen. Saved me there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still I need to play Amon Hen so I can get my favourite scene from the movies with the narrative scenario.
Some people would call this Zoom call an event.
Yeah. True that.
Everything's an event with Steve.
Steve, what about you, sir?
I've got display board like you left. I was going to do one as well, but looking at the amount of time left in the year, don't think that's going to happen. Gaming event, no.
Unlikely.
Very unlikely. Painting competition, no. Narrative campaign. We've not really done campaign with Dan and I. We've just sort of done lots of individual scenarios, so that would be a little just as tenuous as calling this an event. And then the recreate your favorite scene from a movie. That I could potentially. We've done a few. I don't really have a favorite scene, to be honest with you. So I could. When that was up there, I thought Helm's Deep was going to cover it because we haven't been able to get together for that. But I wouldn't say it's my favourite scene. So potentially I could look at one of the scenarios Dan and I played online and say it was my favourite scene, but it's not a competition one, is it? You can kind of make what you want up for this. It goes either way. So
you've got to be in some way true to yourself, haven't you? Like,
exactly.
Santa will know if you lie, won't he?
He will. I'm happy that I've got a fair few ticked off as it is, because I didn't do much in the Q1. I thought I'll do it later in the year. I was just prepping for the event, so I didn't go to any events. So I had all my stuff planned in for the COVID time of the year. So I was planning to get it all done. So the amount I have got done is more than I'd have expected. Yeah. To be honest with you.
I do enjoy the hobby bingo personal morality thing, because it's up there with quizzes. You know, like when Dewey does his quizzes, like you have to have a sense of morality. And I'm sure some people don't. I'm sure some people cheat, and some people just Google and lie. It's like. There must, I've had those bits where I was like, I could just say I painted a 600-point army, and then some part of my brain goes, "What are you doing? Like who are you? Who's that for?" Like,
there's no prizes, is there?
Yeah, so exactly. Like it's like no, it's got to be true. And then as I said, when I found that, my path was clear. So hopefully that will become a board of some sort in the future.
I was doing all right with it at the beginning when it first came out. I was doing all right because it was when my desk was over there. And I had it pinned up, so I was crossing things. I was doing things purposely to cross them off, so I was doing all right.
That's one of the best things about it, isn't it?
Yeah. And then I moved everything round, and I just lost it. I just don't know what I'll do with it. So
I think it is very battle streams. A lot of the answers on here are like things like paint a model that you've had in your queue for a year and paint a new model for an army. They're very much what we're doing on Battle Stream. So I got a lot of them out of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Stu.
I was going to say it'd be interesting to see what they do with 2021s and whether they kind of may put a few more fluffy things on there, knowing that people might struggle.
Do a 24-hour live stream.
Start a podcast.
Well, maybe they could just add virtual to everything, like play a virtual doubles game. Be part of a virtual Zoom call hobby event. But painting competitions you could do. There's the Canadians are doing it every month, aren't they? They're doing a hobby challenge every month. So I don't know what.
It's the Christmas challenge, dude. Christmas challenge on Top Table.
That's a painting competition, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah. Yeah, we'll allow it.
Time.
But there we go. But we have played a doubles game.
Yeah,
legit. We managed that. So I think well done us. And beyond everything else, that was just good fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoyed that. We did say that we'd see how time was going, and if we were close to 10:30, we probably wouldn't play it again. So I reckon we're not going to play it again. Would you agree?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have a very early start.
I think given that we're at 10:33, that probably constitutes too close to 10:30.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think guys, that's it. Do you obviously everyone knows everyone here, but do you guys want to give your podcast a shout out?
Go on, Stu.
Cheers. So if you don't know who we are, Dan and I host Out of the Frying Pan, a Middle-earth strategy battle game podcast. We have a YouTube channel as well, but it is kind of a bit of an extra and on the side sort of thing.
It's Stu.
Don't work well. At the moment, it's just me. You'll be on there one day. But it's there as a kind of an extra for the stuff we can't really do just in audio. But you can find us on all of the usual places you listen to podcasts, like Apple Music, your Spotify and Google's, your Amazon Music now, I believe, as well. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all the other things as well. So yeah, check us out if you haven't already.
It's very, very good.
If you close your eyes and listen to that, it's like listening to
like the end of the show.
Yeah, and I described it today on Harry's stream. I think I said it's like someone's giving my heart a head massage. Which is, they're delicious voices both. Larry Miller has asked you, Stu, isn't your favourite scene Let's Hunt Some Orc?
Yes. No.
Jared Holtzman, he said he's missing some people, unlikely to get. Yeah, he's talking about the hobby bingo. And Larry has said, just going through mine and paused on Monster, then remembered the Balrog I did for the stream. You're welcome, Larry, you are welcome. But yeah, I think as we said, 10:30 was our limit, so I think we're gonna call it there, unless anyone has anything else they want.
Thanks very much for having us on.
Yeah, cheers for having us.
Absolute
pleasure.
Thanks.
I think we should do it more often.
Yeah,
I think we should do it more often. This is cool, man. I like this.
I
have to do less, and I can drink more, so it's good.
Yeah, we're seeing a slight trend where like you can. It's not the same. You guys have played this a lot. I know. I'm doing this because on Zoom, you're both down there. But, it kind of works, doesn't it? It's not the same as being across the table, but it's fun. And if
you have a low enough model count and a small enough board, it works really well.
Yeah, 2x2s are great.
Yeah,
but
and we're not going to events Q1 next year, are we? Nothing's really looking that way. So
not likely.
We'll have some more time for this.
We said on Friday, which you'd know if you listened. You won a prize. We said that I think we're hoping for doubles, which is the end of July. That's my hope. Well, might be too optimistic, but
my event's in July, so I'm hoping for July.
Yeah, I don't
want it to be postponed a third time.
I fear for 7 Stones, if I'm brutally honest. But who knows? Well, let's be optimistic, mate. It's Christmas.
See what happens.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. And this might be the last actual stream for us before Christmas.
Yeah, we're going to do the Zoom call, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing a patron Zoom call, I think. But for the wider public, that will be it until January the 8th, I think so.
Yeah.
For the next battle streams. But we hope you've enjoyed this little bonus episode to fill your Sunday evenings. And if you're watching on catch up, we hope you enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
Cheers to Dan and Stu for joining us. We greatly appreciate it, boys. And good luck with the podcast, and we can't wait for the next episode.
Yeah.
Beyond that,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
See you on the next stream.
Take care, people.
Bye.